Sequoia?
Sequoia. Oh, that girl's rock solid. Sequoia, I think, is challenging to me because she's just been through a lot in her life, and yet she's just desiring to grow more, and she's made a lot of really amazing changes in her life that is just evident that God's working in her, and I think that's just so cool to be looking back, and she's just so good at seeing where God was working in her life in the past, and that she doesn't regret the decisions and the things that happened, but she sees that God uses them for good and to grow her. So I think that's always been encouraging.
Sequoia is encouraging. She's just been through a lot, and opening up, and us just opening up to each other at Faith Walkers was just really encouraging.
Wow, Sequoia is like, she is just one of those women who walks in the room and you know that, like, she loves you because she comes in and she goes, "Lydia, hi," and gives me this good big hug, and she asks how my day is right off, and I know that she's always there if I like just want to talk about random stuff. And first time I was like, "Hey, let's go out sharing," she was like, "Yeah, totally, dude, I'll come with you," and she's really going all in with all that, so that's great.
Sequoia is so sweet. She's such a dear, and she's always so kind. She's so gentle, and she's always supportive of us. She'll always be one to text back when one of us is struggling or something, and we're like, "Guys, we need some help," and she'll be like, "I'm there with you," and like, "Call me if you need me," and she's really so strong in ways that I don't even realize, and I appreciate how she's always there. She's always smiling, giggling, and
Sequoia is absolutely amazing. She's also extremely joyful and always positive, and I love that she is, she gives really great advice when women are just talking, and I love to hear her thoughts because she has very, they're just really great, something like that. But yeah, Sequoia is just so friendly, and I love her smile, and I love that she laughs a lot, and she just really gets along with everyone, and I think that, yeah, I think with her being in my small group, she really brightens up the room a lot, so.
Sequoia is, like, we literally cackle every time we see each other. We just start laughing for like 30 minutes straight, and no one knows what the heck is going on, and we don't even know what's going on. It's ridiculous, but it's so funny. She makes me laugh so much. She's just so encouraging. We write notes to each other, and we all, like, one time we pulled up to work, because we work at the mall together, and she like pulled up to like right next to me as I was parking, and it was just so funny, and like she shared verses with me right before we went to work. It was just so encouraging. It was great.
Sequoia has been a blessing as well. I just met her this year too, and I think this is her first year joining the Rock, and so it was really nice doing everything for the first time with her, growing with her, not knowing what to expect. Like, we went to Faith Walkers. Both of us went to Faith Walkers, and I don't know, like, we didn't expect to get anything out of it, and we kind of clung to each other. She was like my support there, and then by the end of it, we both just, God spoke to both of us, and so we just started laughing about that, and about how much God has impacted both of our lives in different ways. Sequoia, she's someone that I can tell anything to. She's genuine with everything that she says. She's just the love that she has for Jesus too. She's been an inspiration in my growth too, and just a help, someone that I go to for help and guidance too.
Sequoia is great. She is so great. She is spunky, and I love that about her. I love that that girl, like, when we sit down for accountability, she has questions, always has questions. She's always prepared with deep questions, and I feel like that can be so hard to generate sometimes. Like, you want to ask something deep, but you don't really know the question to ask. But that girl, she just, like, I don't know if she reads questions for a living, but she
always has questions. And I love that because they're not surface level questions. They're questions that get to your heart. Like, she wants to know your heart. She doesn't want to know your favorite color. She wants to know what you're struggling with. She doesn't want to know what your dog's name is. She wants to know what you're hurting with. She wants to know how to pray for you. And I love that. That's so great. That's such a great sister in the Lord to know. Like, she's not looking for just surfacey stuff. She's looking to get to the heart of the matter. And I love that about her. She is a hard worker. Man, she works hard at everything she does for the Lord. She works hard. And I don't ever hear her complain about it. I don't ever hear her complain about working full time. I don't ever hear her complain about moving or the stresses of life. I don't ever hear her complain about them. All I see her do time and time again is reach out to the women in the small group for a lifeline. She'll ask for prayer. She'll just send an encouraging note. She'll say something encouraging. She relies on the women around her. And for her, I know that can be very hard and very scary. But I think it's so great that instead of letting past things like impede her future success, she has chosen to trust the women around her and that they're not going to leave her, that they're always going to be there. And just with a simple text or a simple call, she knows that she has all the women in our small group ready to serve her, ready to be there, ready to hold her, ready to lift her up and encourage her in any way that we can. And I love that. I love that she's taking something that's hurt her in her past and is choosing to trust the Lord with the future for that.